Hello folks, I'm Nick, and this is Gloomhaven. I backed the reprint Kickstarter back in April because when I first saw the game was after it had been released in January or February, and Cephalofair Games, the ones who made this, didn't put out enough retail copies, and so third-party pricing went through the roof, and it was insane. So I backed on Kickstarter, and it's only been 6-7 months, something like that, since it ended. So that's pretty good, even if it is just a reprint. Now I have heard there's been some production issues. Cephalofair changed the manufacturer just due to increased numbers, and I guess there were some growing pains there. So I'm hoping mine doesn't have any problems, because I don't want to have to wait for a new copy, but we'll find out. According to the box, I have number P18. I don't know what it's, maybe a 9? Whoever wrote it has bad writing. Out of 23,000, which some people online have said are better than the original ones, or for the 46,000 series were the ones that were having problems apparently. So, there it is. Alright, so I raised the camera a bit, see if you can help me see it a bit better hopefully. As with every other game, it's packed super tight. With foam. There it goes. So, you can see here, Isaac Childress, however you say it. He's the designer and the guy in charge of Cephalofair. So the first thing I noticed is that this is not shrink wrapped. Oh, I hope I didn't make a mistake turning it upside down. It's got plastic stickers on it, but that's it. So I'm just going to cut these. I will peel them off after because they will annoy me greatly if I don't. Come on, you. Must be careful with the knife. Oh, there we go. So the artwork on it is amazing. So I ordered the solo scenarios as well as the base game because I figured it's only 10 bucks and I'd rather have everything matching. So here's the rule book. It's pretty hefty. Nothing akin to Death Monster, mind you. Scenarios. I'm not going to flip through that. Don't want to spoil anything for myself. Here's the map board. I know there's a lot of people who are annoyed, they don't want to put stickers on the board and whatnot, and other people said they're going to mount it on the wall afterwards. Me personally, I don't really care. I'll put stickers on it and then just download a new one if I decide to start over. It's up on Board Game Geek. So here's the stickers that you wind up putting on the map. So, the thing that everyone looks for in this game, cardboard. Mine don't appear to have any problems on first glance. I'll be paying attention. There's threads online saying which sheets are worse, or the worst. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 sheets of cardboard. Oh. Now here's the neat stuff. No idea what these little envelopes are for. You open them up as you go through. It's a legacy style game. Your party sheet, which is very few sheets. A Gloomhaven decoder card. Enhancement stickers for your cards. A town record book. So as you play the game, the town of Gloomhaven can increase its prosperity level. And so the town records, you record the prosperity. Well, I think the prosperity is on the sheet too, but you record what happened, and also events, because there's town events. So here you can see a pile of cards, road event cards, city event cards. So as you travel or do stuff in the city, there's events. Seeker of Zorn. I'm not quite sure what these are. I know there's also cards for your character's background, because unlike some games where you are invested in the story, in this one your characters are actually mercenaries, and they have a goal. And once you achieve that goal, they're done and they retire. And you have to do a new character. And while some people are upset by that, I think it's pretty neat because of two reasons. One, you can unlock more character classes. So you start off with 6, the 6 unlocked ones at the beginning, and then as you go on, you'll unlock new ones that you can play. And the other thing is that there are some events that will let you encounter your retired characters again, which is pretty cool. So here are the new XP and health counters. Apparently the original ones were not great, so they were revamped for this. And here's the rest of the stuff in the box. So these are character minis, which will eventually get painted. Player reference cards and some other things. I'll have to open those up. So there's no dice in this game. The way it works instead is you have action cards. And the cards have a number. I can't see. Yeah, this one has a gear on the bottom. But the cards will have a number for your actions, and one of the numbers on it is your initiative, so it lets you know who goes first. And then you take 2 cards from your hand, you get to choose them, and you have to take the top of one card and the bottom of the other. And then you also have a modifier deck, which instead of rolling dice or adding up modifiers, you add up what's on your card and you pull one of these modifier cards from the pile, and it'll be, you know, a plus is good, a minus is bad, some are a critical hit or critical miss, and that causes you to shuffle the whole thing again. So overall, the mechanics are kind of what got me interested in this game, because I haven't played anything that uses kind of cards as replacements for the dice, and it just sounded really cool. And you know, I like dungeon crawl games, and now it's a dungeon crawler with a bit of a card vibe, which is nice. So standees, you have standees for the enemies, so that's what these are for. These keep track of your elemental magic use, because you can power up or debuff them depending on what's going on. Monster cards, so these are the monster actions. Some more items. And this is kind of neat, is the way you do monsters is you have, you know, 0, 1, 2, 3, up to 8 on the back. Whichever one you have, whatever level it is, you slide it into one of these cards. So at the top it'll show what level it is, and then you've got one monsters 1 to 6, which I guess means you'll never fight more than 6 of the same monster at once. Yeah, so that's pretty neat. So one of the things that a lot of people say is you need to get an organizer for this game, which I will probably do. I was looking at making one, just cutting out of this foam some people have done, but I don't know how well that would actually work. Yeah, so that's Gloomhaven. It's another really big box of stuff.